Hey everyone, I'm Ben from the YMCA of Greater Boston, and we're here today to practice Vinyasa Flow Yoga. So we'll begin by just sitting comfortably. Just allow your eyes to close, lengthen your spine, take breaths. If you can breathe through the nostrils, do so. Grow a little taller on that in-breath. Keep the spine long and relax on the out-breath. Just notice the feel of your body. Throughout this practice of yoga, you'll come back again and again to awareness of sensation in your body. Where can you relax? Sure, we'll be working and putting forth effort, but we're also learning to relax deeply. Feel your body. Practice your yoga with awareness, with gentleness, with compassion, with ease. Let's take a nice deep breath and let it go. And we'll shift to a supine position. So coming down onto your back. Feet flat, arms at your sides. Now please feel free to modify any of my instructions. Honor your body. Let's sweep the arms out to a T position, feet together, and drop the knees to the right, head to the left. And then knees to the left and head to the right. Side to side. And one more time, knees to the left. Good. And then extend your legs out along the mat. Sweep your arms back behind you and stretch. The toes forward and the hands back. Big breath. And let it go. Good morning, Svetlana and John. Nice to have you with us this morning. Okay, again, press this time the heels forward and the hands back. And hello, Sandy. Nice to have you here as well. Okay, let's see if we can move into a little supine crescent moon. So walk the heels, slide the heels out to the left, and then let your head and your upper body shift over to the left, so you're making a little crescent curve. Crescent moon. And then bring your head and arms back, walk your heels back so you're back in a straight line, and then walk your heels out to the right, and then let your upper body and your arms shift over to the right. Good. And then back, head and arms back to center, legs back to center, and interlace your hands behind your head. Bring your feet flat. Take a breath in. And exhale, elbows to knees, knees to elbows. Inhale, slowly lower down. Feet flat, head and arms back to the mat. And again, come into a crunch. Inhale and extend your legs out. If you can, keep your lower back pressing. Again, crunch. Exhale, elbows to knees. Inhale, open. And exhale, crunch. Low back stays pressed against the mat. Good. And release. Bring your feet flat. Sweep your arms back to your sides. Knees drawn in toward the chest. Wrap your arms underneath the knees and spinal rocking. Options side to side or forward and back. And then coming up to a sitting position. So crossing your legs with your arms out to the sides. Let's inhale the arms up overhead. Bring one hand down, let the other arm reach across. And the other side. Reach. Good. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale, come up. And exhale. Good. And arms up overhead. Bring your hands back behind you. Inhale, arch back, look up. And then exhale, sweep your arms around to the front and just relax into a forward bend. Hands sweep around behind. Again, inhale, arch back, look up. Good. One more forward bend. And we'll end this sequence with a back bend. Good. And then back to sitting upright. Take one hand over to the opposite knee. Take the other hand back behind you. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, twist. Inhale, sweep it around the other side. Good. Just relax here. Inhale, lift. And exhale, twist. Good. Bring it back around to the front. And now open the legs and shift around onto all fours. So let's take the right foot and shift it out to the right a little bit. Extend that left leg back. That left arm out. And then lift the left leg so you're balanced here. Take a breath in. Exhale, elbow to knee, knee to elbow. Extend and tuck it in. Inhale, exhale, open, tuck. Good. Bring it down. Switch to the other side. So take that left foot, shift it out to the left a little bit so you help with balance here as you extend the right leg behind and the right arm out, away. Take a breath in. Lift that right foot. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, open, tuck, open. Last one. Tuck it in. Good. And just come right back to tabletop. And curl your toes under. We'll come right up into downward facing dog. Just taking a little walk in place by pressing one heel and then the other. Good. Both heels pressing toward the mat. Now can you lift just the left leg, bend the left knee, move the left knee out to the side and up and look under that left shoulder. Good. Bring the foot down. Take a little rest on your knees if necessary, or take it into the same on the other side by lifting the right leg, bending the knee, move the knee out to the side and up and look under the right shoulder. Good. And then face the mat, bring the foot down, walk your feet in toward the middle of the mat, your hands back toward your feet, and just hang forward. You might sway a little from side to side. Rolling up to standing tall. Lift your shoulders up. Roll your shoulders back and relax them down. Good. Now take the weight onto your left leg. Let's do a little bit of balancing work here. Your arms are going to help you to balance. Take that leg, weight on one leg, the other leg swings forward and back. So for a little more challenge, just make the sweeps bigger, a little less challenge, smaller. Touch toes down anytime you need to. Focus your gaze on a spot. Now take that leg out in front and sweep it from side to side. Good, and then place it down. So take the weight onto the other foot. Again, focus your gaze, leg forward and back. And out in front. Now sweep that leg from side to side. More challenge, make the sweeps a little wider. Use your arms to help you balance. Touch toes down as needed. And set that foot right back alongside the other foot. feet about hip distance. Sweep forward and down with your knees bending, and then up on an in-breath. Exhale, forward and down, bend those knees. Inhale to the sky. Bending the knees helps to cushion the forces, keeping your back safe. Just letting it flow. Right back up. And hold the arms up overhead. Okay, we'll move into standing crescent moon series. Interlace your hands, point your index fingers, and just arch over to one side, opening the side body. And then come on up. Other side, arching over to that side. Reach that lower hand away. Keep the fingers interlaced. That stretch alongside the body. Good. Now float your arms out and down and place your hands behind your lower back. Press your hips forward, arching into a back bend. Open. Front of your body. And then back to upright. Hinge forward. Pause with your back parallel to the floor and think length along the spine. Tailbone back toward the wall behind you. Crown of the head reaching forward. And then let your arms just hang down. Now bend the knees and rest your elbows on your thighs. Take your hands behind your calves. Maybe they can slide down to the ankles. Elbows toward the backs of the knees. Pull. Pull on the ankles. Draw your belly and chest a little closer. All within your safe range of movement. Good. Now sweep the arms out in front. Keep those knees bent. Sit back toward your heels. Reach the hands forward, fingers forward. Press the buttocks back. Sink down to the depth that you can manage. Feel those quads working here. Good. And press. Your arms up overhead, your hands in front of your chest. Pause here for a moment. Just relax. Now, again, crescent moon series. This time the balancing crescent moon series. Can you link your hands the non-habitual way? The other little finger in front. Point those index fingers. Arch over to one side. Now, here's the balance. Foot comes out to the side, outside foot. Toes can touch, that's fine. But if you can, lift that foot. Just balance. Touch down as needed. Maybe you can hold the foot lifted. Maybe you can lift it a little bit higher. Focus your gaze on a spot. Good. And then bring the foot down. Other side, arching. Opening the side body. Taking that outside foot out to the side. Can you lift it and balance? Touch it down as needed. More challenge, lift it a little higher. Focus your gaze on a spot. Good. Bring the foot right back down. Hands back in front of the chest. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, float your arms out and down. And again, place your hands behind your lower back. Press your hips forward. Reach the crown of your head back, up and back to elongate the spine, the front of your body. Hips press forward. Good. And then opening the arms out to the sides as you come back to vertical. Then all the way into a half forward bend. Back parallel to the floor. The arms come back down. Again, bend those knees. Rest your elbows on your thighs. Now can we take it once again into the deep tuck by placing hands behind calves or ankles. Elbows toward the backs of the knees. Pull gently. Draw the upper body deep into those thighs. And release. Arms straight out in front. Once again, we come back into chair pose, sitting back toward the heels. Now let's see if we can balance on the balls of the feet. Lift those heels. Right up onto the balls of the feet and the toes. Reach the fingers forward. Press your buttocks back. Good. And back to the heels. Back up to vertical. Palms together in front of your chest. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, arms out to the sides and down. And relax. Just see if your body wants to move in any natural, complementary, spontaneous flow. Listen to your body wisdom. And we'll shift now to the top of the mat. So feet about hip distance. Let's move into Sun Warrior series. Feet, again, rooted to the earth. Shoulders up and back and down. Inhale, arms up overhead. Bring your hands down in front of your chest. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, take a deep dive. Inhale, come up about halfway. Reach the crown forward. Exhale, back into the flow, into the fold. And then step the left foot back. Big step. Back foot is flat. Get a nice solid base on both feet as you come up, right knee above the ankle. Up to vertical. Float your arms out and up overhead. And hold warrior pose. Now flowing right into humble warrior. Bring your arms down. Interlace your hands behind. Press your interlaced hands down. Squeeze your shoulders back. Open through the chest. And now coming forward. Humble warrior. Arms lift away from your back. Belly and chest toward thigh. You can just let the head hang. Too much pressure in the head. Just lift it up a little bit. Good. And back up. Good. Now bring your hands down either side of your front foot. Hold for a moment. And now take that right arm out to the side and up and revolve your lunge. Good. And then bring your arm down. Come back up, arms out to the sides, hinge forward, and take that back foot partway forward and lift the back leg. Balance. And then bring that foot way back, bring the hands back down, take that right foot back and into downward dog. Heels pressed toward the mat. Now coming into plank. Aim for a nice straight line from the heels up to the top of the head. If you need to rest the knees, that's fine. Now, upward dog, arching into a back bend. And then back to downward facing dog. Good. And then bringing your knees down. And now stepping that left foot forward. Hands on either side of that left foot. You'll curl the right toes under. And then bring that back foot flat. Heel flat. Left knee right above ankle. Come on up. Float your arms out and up overhead. Relax your shoulders down. Just hold here in warrior pose. Good. And float your arms out to the sides and down. Can you link the hands? Again, the non-habitual way, the other little finger in front. Press your interlaced hands down. Squeeze your shoulders back. Chest open. Take a big breath. And humble warrior. Hinge forward. Lift your arms away from your back toward the sky. Ease back up. Arms at your sides. Now bring your hands down on either side of that left foot. Take the left arm, float it out to the side and up toward the sky. Good. Bring it down. Come on up. Again, arms out to the sides. Now, as you hinge forward, you can straighten or nearly straighten that left knee. Back foot partway forward. Lift the back leg. Balance. Good. And then bring that foot way down, way back to low lunge. And now, stepping that back foot forward, feet either side by side, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, back into a deep fold. And then press into your feet. Roll your body up. Float your arms up overhead. Good. Hands in front of your chest. Inhale your arms up overhead and exhale. Float your arms out to the sides and down. Great. Okay, let's move into the side warrior series from here. By stepping that left foot way back. And now feet are perpendicular. Right knee above that right ankle. A nice wide stance. Take your arms up. Face out over that right hand. Reach the left hand back. Okay, now let's come into from side warrior to reverse warrior by bringing left hand down and the right arm to the sky. Arching back. Just notice where the sensation is most prominent in your body. Make any subtle adjustments so that that heightened sensation feels good. You're not straining. You're opening. And then bring the arms back so that they're parallel to the floor. Now, bring that right elbow or forearm right down onto the right thigh. Lift the left arm to vertical. And then keep that left arm going so it forms an approximate line with the side body and that left leg. And reach out through the left fingertips. Good. Now bring that left hand down, palm to palm with the right hand. You'll slide the hands across that right thigh. So it's now the left forearm resting on that right thigh. And just twist. Turn your head to the right. And place your hands down on either side of that right foot. Step that left foot forward. Pressing into your feet. Roll your body up to standing. Arms up overhead. Palms touch. Hands in front of your chest. Inhale, arms up overhead. And exhale, float your arms back to your sides. Relax. Okay, same sequence, other side. So, take that right foot and step it way back. Big step. Feet perpendicular. Left knee above the ankle. Reach the right arm back and the left arm forward. Gazing out over that left hand. Side warrior. And now shifting into reverse warrior. Right hand down onto the back of that right thigh. Left arm up. Arching back just a little bit if you can. Ever so subtle movements. Always welcome to explore the nuanced sensations. Good. And now arms back, parallel to the floor. Now take that left forearm, resting it on that left thigh. Take the right arm up to vertical, and then past vertical, so you form an approximate line from the right foot up, out the right fingertips. Reach. And take that right hand down. Place it palm to palm with the left hand, and now slide the hands across, resting that right elbow or forearm on that left thigh, and turn the head to the left. Maybe even look up, deep in the twist. Good. Slide the hands back. Place the hands down on either side of that left foot. And now stepping the right foot forward. And just let your upper body hang forward. Just letting gravity do the work here. Press into your feet. Roll your body up. Shoulders up and back and down. And relax. How relaxed can you be while simply standing upright? Letting go all muscles other than those helping to keep you standing upright. Relaxed. Let's open the legs wide apart. This is one of my favorite poses, the standing angle. Sometimes if I don't have time to do a whole long practice at home, I'll just do this one pose. It's a nice relaxing pose, legs wide apart. Slide your hands down your legs. Think long spine, tailbone up and back, crown of the head reaching down and forward. Just opening those hamstrings. It's a relaxing pose because gravity is doing much of the work. Now, if you want to open those inner thigh muscles as well, you can bend one knee, shift the hips over toward that bent knee, and then the other side, and the other knee, shift the hips a little bit, opening through the inner thigh muscles, side to side, and back to center. And just find the depth that your body can comfortably manage. And press into your feet. Roll your body up to standing upright. Walk your feet back in. And we'll end our standing sequence with a balance pose, the tree pose. So take the weight up over onto one leg. Take the other foot, and you can have the toes touching, heel to ankle. Use your arms to help you balance here a little bit. You can take that foot and lift it up onto the calf. You might be able to bring the foot up to the thigh. Focus your gaze. Sweep your arms out to the side. Just lift your branches toward the sky. Focus your gaze. Just notice that standing leg. A little bit of shaking, shifting. Muscles firing and releasing. Keep your body in balance. Good. Float your arms down. Place the foot down. And relax. And take the weight onto the other foot. So again, toes can touch, heel to ankle, that's fine. Foot to calf. Maybe the foot comes up to the thigh. You bring that knee back, focus your gaze, float your arms out to the sides, and relax. Notice that standing leg and the subtle shifting muscle action to maintain your balance. Float your arms out and down, and bring the foot down. Good. Ease forward. Knees slightly bent as you come into this forward bend. Place your hands down. Now, bringing your knees down to your mat. And then spread your knees wide apart. And place your elbows down right under your shoulders. Place your hands together. You can fold them or interlace them. Your feet are apart, not quite as wide as your knees. And just shift your pelvis forward and back. Exploring the wholesome depth available to you. Just notice what stops you. Where do you feel that heightened sensation as you ease back? And then find a place to just hang out. Where is that heightened sensation just right? Not painful, no strain. Just aware that you're at an edge. Reaching that healthy limit in your hips. Good. Bring the weight forward onto the elbows. And now take your hands and place them wide apart, a little wider than your shoulders. We'll move into yoga push-ups. So ease your upper body toward the mat, chin toward the mat, maybe even touch, and then press back up. And down. And up. Now, if you want a little bit more challenge, these aren't quite as challenging as regular push-ups, but good yoga push-ups give you a good challenge, especially if you bring your hands out a little further forward. And then bring your head down right between your hands. Feel those muscles working. Mindful, conscious, slow. Feeling the work on the down movement and the up movement. Good. And then placing your elbows right back under your shoulders. And bring your weight forward onto your elbows. And slide your knees in toward each other. Now we'll shift to sitting with legs extended out. And now we'll open the legs wide apart. So we did that standing angle. This is very similar, but it's sitting. The seated angle, we'll take the hands onto the legs. It's fine if the knees are slightly bent here. Straight, slightly bent. It's up to you. But slide your hands forward. Try to keep a long spine, reaching up and out through the crown as you come forward. If you want to take it a little deeper, you could kind of pull on your ankles or shins a little bit, but checking in with hamstrings, with back, always aiming for wholesome sensations. Never strained. Good, now we'll keep the right hand on that right shin or ankle and shift the upper body so the right ribs turn toward that right thigh. You're looking to the left. And you'll take that left arm and extend it up and above the head and reach the arm along the same line as that right leg. Left arm reaches out. Maybe it even comes down to the foot. Try to keep the arm above the head. Good. Again, relax here. Incorporate rest in all your poses. The parts of your body that don't need to be working can be relaxing. Okay, bring that left hand back over to the left leg. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So shifting the upper body, rotate, ribs toward thigh, right arm above the head. Extend that arm. Just Just let your body relax using the weight of your upper body, the gravity force, to do much of the work in the pose so you can relax into this stretch. Good, and then bring your hand back over to the right leg. Sit back up, upright. Take your legs back together. Good, and bring your hands back behind you. Bring your feet flat. Just lift your feet. And bring your hands under your knees. Take your arms out and above your knees. And if you can, extend your legs. Now let's see if we can turn this upward boat into a flowing boat. Arms out, legs out. Take a breath. Cross. Inhale, open. Exhale, the other arm and leg on top. Balance. You can have your legs straight or bend your knees. Good. And release. Place your feet down. Place your hands back behind you. And just rock your knees from side to side. And come onto your back. Bring your feet flat. And open your arms out to a T position. And we'll just end the practice, the movement phase of our practice, with the same exercise we did at the very beginning of class. Gentle twists by dropping the knees to the right side and the head to the left side. We'll hold a little bit longer. We'll explore the depth of this twist. Knees down toward the right, head toward the left. Can you relax your facial muscle? Relax your arms. And then the head and the knees come back to face up. Other side, slowly dropping those knees down to the left, the head to the right. And again, just hang out here, discovering any little micro movements to find your wholesome depth, and relax once you've arrived. Soften the muscles of the face, the jaw, the arms and hands. Head, knees, back to face up, arms back to your sides. Extend your legs out along your mat. It's fine if you want to keep your knees bent. More traditionally, Shavasana, yoga relaxation, with legs extended out, arms comfortably situated near your sides. Take a deep breath and let it go. Just let your body relax. Feet, calves, knees, thighs. Relax your legs, buttocks and belly, back and chest. Relax your torso. Hands, elbows, shoulders. Let those arms relax. Eyes, forehead, nose, cheeks, mouth, jaw. Let the face fully relax. Relax. Come to a place of deep rest, deep peace. And And you're welcome to remain here in relaxation. Take 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever you need. Just let the video run out and hang out here as long as you like. Or join me as we transition back to where we began our practice by moving small movements, fingers, toes, little stretch. Maybe a deep, full body stretch would feel good. Bend your knees, roll to one side. Find your way back to sitting. And simply receive the gifts of your practice of yoga and take in the words of the yogi Ramakrishna, who said, "The winds of grace are blowing all the time, and all we need to do is raise our sails." Take a nice deep breath and let it go. Bring your hands to your heart. Thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste.